Calzaghe against Roy Jones Jr. A super fight, Saturday, November the 8th, New York City, for the Ring Magazine light heavyweight title. And I think it's fair to say the world will be watching this one. For us on Setanta Sports, it's a delight to have yet another huge fight occasion, featuring Joe against one of the true greats of boxing, a legend already on both sides of the Atlantic, Roy Jones Jr., the one and only. We're very pleased to welcome both boxers above everybody else on the top table today. This is the London leg of a promotional tour which has already taken in New York and Los Angeles, and they're still smiling, and better yet, they're still talking to each other. I have to say on my personal behalf, I am
Setanta Sports, HBO, Team Jones for making this possible, ourselves. What can I say? This is a dream fight for me. I've always been a fan of Roy. You know, I've always admired his style, the way he fights, his speed, his power. You know, to me, he's one of the greatest fighters there's been. 4-weight world champion. What can you say? So you know, it's been a long, hard road for me. World champion into my 11th year. It took me 8 years to finally get a unification fight. You know, so you know, it's politics and things like that. Very frustrated. Finally, I've got my chance against Jeff Lacey. The rest is history. You know, round to poor Jeff. Then bless him. Then obviously Mikkel Kessler, younger fighter yet again. You know, a younger fighter was going to kick my ass. A lot of people thought I was going to lose that fight. Came to the top, finally unifying the title after nearly 10 years of being the champion in front of 50,000 my home fans. So then, after doing so much, you have to sit back and think, what else is it to do? So you know, I sat home and I read, you know, the forums and you know what it says on the internet. This guy from Europe, he'll never come to the States. You know, he's too afraid to come and fight the big boys in the States. So I thought, be hot out there. You know, he talked a good fight. You know, he badmouthed me. He said he's going to do this, do that. All he wanted to do was hug me, try and kiss me. So done the business there. So there's only one thing left for me. You know, a guy that wanted to fight throughout my career, fighter I've admired, and that's Roy Jones Jr. You know, legend of the ring, 4-weight world champion. You know, and obviously a few years ago we went through a bit of a bad patch, a couple of defeats. I was one of the guys that probably thought maybe that's the end of Roy, but like all great fighters, he's come back and proved to the world. You know, he's still a great fighter. I was very impressed with his fight with Tito Trinidad. Still showed, you know, tremendous reflexes, speed, power. So, what can I say? You know, to finish off my career fighting one of the greatest fighters in Madison Square Garden, Mecca of boxing. You know, so for me, it's a dream, and I'm really, really looking forward to being in the best shape of my life. I know Roy has boxed at the Garden, and he's always fought pretty good at the Garden, so he's pretty happy to be there. But this is my first fight at the Garden, and I want to leave my stamp there. So you can believe one thing: this is going to be a great fight. This, you know, we don't hold, we don't go in it to cheat, we go in it to entertain, and you're going to see one hell of a fight from November the 8th.
Joe, thank you very much for doing that.
I had a pleasure to be here. I thank God for blessing me with a safe flight back over here. It was a very long flight, which neither myself nor Joe like to fly too much. But I'm very glad to be here. I almost wish we could have fought over here because I know you guys want to see the fight just as bad as people in the United States want to see the fight. But the good thing about it is it's going to be such a great fight to probably will have to bring the second one over here. So I'm looking forward to having a great fight. I think if we give my country a great one, then we should deserve to give his country a great one. And I'm looking forward to it. So I mean, I have never fought a guy with speed that Joe has. Probably him likewise. The fight that we've been thinking, I know he's been wanting to fight me and I've been wanting to fight him for the longest time, but a lot of times when you got people who are more worried about themselves and what happens with their future, they won't allow the two athletes to get together. And that's why they say God is always on time. This was the perfect opportunity for me and Joe to sit down and decide, you know what, we get to do what we want to do, how we want to do it. And so I'm so glad that he was able to get free. I'm always able to get free because I always definitely dodge pretty good. However, my definite dodge is going to be up to park on November 8th because I already envision he going to start punching about 7 o'clock Friday night and he probably going to stop punching about 2 o'clock Sunday evening. So I need to be ready and be prepared to deal with it. I look forward to it though because it's a challenge and it's a guy who, truthfully, they don't give him the credit he deserves. He's beaten some very good fighters, some very brilliant fighters, and even at this age in his career, this era in his career, 45-0 is something that just doesn't happen by mistake. So you got to know what you're dealing with here. That's a lot of guys, including one of my great friends who got injured in the ring over here by the name of Gerald McCullough. Gerald was never 20-0. He got beat about his 13th fight by a guy who was supposed to be an opponent. So it's very difficult for anybody to maintain an undefeated record for that period of time. So I know what I got myself in here. I know what I'm dealing with. I'm looking forward to it. So come November 8th, y'all be ready. Y'all, if you can't get there, check it out in September. We will be there to put on a hell of a show for you all. And if y'all plan on coming, you can go to Ticketmaster.com and get your ticket and come over there and watch it. Sit ringside because we are going to put on a show. Thank y'all so much. I love being here and I look forward to coming back.